Welcome back to the channel. Well, she's early Saturday morning. Got a heavy dew last night, which is a good thing. We, can take we'll take that moisture. It wasn't too long ago I was complaining about we're wet. Well, we're getting drier. Nowhere near drought conditions or anything like that. But to help keep everything going as it should, we could use a little bit of rain, but it is what it is, so we'll deal with that. So today I am back to working on the Super A project. I want to drain the oil out of here, engine oil, I should say. Then I want to take the oil pan off. So I want to renew the gasket, but I also have new these check valves here for checking the oil. I don't really only need one, but I thought I'd just replace them both. So I ordered two of them from Steiner's, and they're supposed to be in that box. I haven't checked yet. So what I'm gonna do, we'll drain the oil out of there, and then we'll start locating some stuff here. I'm just looking, because that looks like oil right there. So maybe this gasket was seeping, anyways. Unless that's leaking out the front and running down, but I don't think so, because the tractor's kind of on this angle. So okay, enough of that. Let's get the oil out of here. Okay, ready, tighty, lefty, loosey. I think I better move my container over a little bit here. A little bit of water, but this tractor, there we go. A little bit of moisture in there, but that's to be expected. Condensation is a thing. So, just a little bit, so yeah, that's fine. Let that drain. Put that right there. Okay, beautiful. Hear the birds chirping in the background. All right. Grab a screwdriver. Okay, let's see what side's the top on this thing. Oh, it must be right there. Okay. See what I ordered, huh? All right. This stuff I had to pay for. It wasn't donated, but I did use funds, I guess, from people who did donate already to the cause. So. And that would be my brother and my cousin. Okay. I don't know if I can. So, this is supposed to be the right and left seat springs to go on it. So that'll be nice. I don't have to. I decided, well, the one spring, as you know, was welded up, and the other one is the other spring is broke a little bit. So I did get new. These are the brake return springs. I know it's kind of hard to see in the package, but trust me, that's what they are. If I had to guess, this is the commutator end. No longer guessing. Okay. Cool. Stick that back in there for now. Lots of parts here now for this project. All right. This is the stud that holds the light on that right hand side, which I didn't have one, so I do now. Looks like I should have ordered a set screw too. And these are what we need shortly, is drain valves. for the oil pan. Brand new. Well, they're definitely not OEM, but they are what they are. This should be the new battery box. I needed the lid. Here, I'll raise you up a little bit here. I needed the lid for this project, but I think for $30 more, I got the whole box, plus all the mounting hardware and everything too. So yeah, awesome. I'm not gonna take it out of the package yet, but there it is. And there's the top and the hardware. Awesome. So looks nice. Already painted, but we'll probably paint over it anyways, just so the paint matches. Steiner used to send cowtails in their packages. I don't see any this time. So, and I did order a decal set too. Hopefully they're all in here like they're supposed to be. So, yeah, we have lots and lots to work. Oh, see? I told you. They always send cowtails in their package. So, awesome. Okay, the oil's still dripping out of there, just dripping. So, okay. Lots to do. Okay, let's get that oil pan off. There. You can see better now. Move that way a little bit. Okay, magnetic tray. That was a good idea too, whoever thought of that. Well, that one won't rust. Okay, gotta remember the long ones go in the front. Or at least that one down there, and I bet this one's a long one. It is. Okay. Grab that one out of there. Okay, I got a rag somewhere here. My pocket. Okay. Some of that oil off there. If I had to guess though, that cover's got to come off too to get those bolts out. So, but we'll get to that right now. Okay, that's a long one. Longer one too. Okay. All right, go on the other side. It's off. Okay, I'll bring you over here. Okay, there's 3 bolts in there I gotta get yet. These are really long. I shouldn't say really long, but they're quite long. That one's short, just like the front. Okay. Okay. I don't know if those gotta come out yet or not. All right, well, I'll grab a screwdriver. We'll double check and make sure I got all the bolts out first before I get too pry heavy. I imagine it's silicone down. All right. Gentle. There. We're getting somewhere now. Okay. Okay. Well, let's look in here. Few bit of yuckies, but it's an old tractor. Alright, we'll clean off that screen. That looks alright. I'll take a light and look in there a little better. The tractor runs so good that it's not noisy. I don't think I need to mess with checking rod bearings or anything like that. If this was a complete restoration, yes, we do. You know, the motor would come apart and go right through it. But like I said early, this is really not a restoration. It's more of a, you know, just a repair and repaint. You know, it's for a fundraiser too. So I'm trying to keep down the minimum cost, but fix things that need to be fixed. And right now, the motor does not need to be fixed. So that's where I'm at. You know, it's not gonna be advertised as totally restored, because it's not. So it's best to be accurate in your description. So, okay, well, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, then we'll start working on replacing those valves. Okay, oil pan gasket is cleaned pretty good for now, but I'm gonna clean it again after I get these valves changed, just in case there's something else in there that's kind of yucky. I've never done this before, but you know, I figured it out. These just unscrew out. I think you always want to make sure when you put it back in, the drain part is down, of course. So you know, when you're checking the oil, that'll leak out that way. So I think I'll probably put some pipe dope on these threads too. But let's get these out first. This one I already got loose. I mean, semi-loose, I should say. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, we'll spin these out. So we probably, well, I know we could have done this with the oil pan, you know, still on the tractor, but I wanted to change that gasket anyway, so. too horrible to do it like this. Mosquitoes. Okay, I want to show you a couple things on this oil pan. So here's a repair somebody did, you know, some time ago. Some brazing on there. You know, I don't think it was leaking. Probably wouldn't hurt to put, you know, something over top of that. Then over here, I didn't notice before, but you can see that straight screw head there. Yeah, it's sticking through right there. You can see it there. So yeah, I might put some JB weld or just something on there, you know. And I thought about, you know, replacing this, but my thought is, you know, 10-20 years from now, you know, somebody's gonna tell somebody, yeah, that was the old school's tractor, you know, and they'll look it over and, oh no, that's too nice, or this or that. I want to leave a beauty mark that still tells a story of some history on this tractor, but is not easy to see, I guess, you know what I mean? Just as something to prove that, yeah, that was that tractor. I think actually underneath the hood, I'm gonna sign my name, you know, and date, just because. But like I said, underneath the hood, you know, not where it's noticeable, but you can find it if you do some investigating. I just think that's kind of neat. You know, I also, you know, our school mascot is the Cardinals. I thought about putting a Cardinal on it somewhere too, but maybe I won't do that. But I just thought that'd be cool too. But put, you know, a Cardinal on each side of the hood. You know, something about that big. I don't know. It's kind of, I'm babbling, but and thinking out loud. So okay, back to this. All right, I gotta grab my pipe dope. I'll be right back. Okay, that's for something else. Okay, back to what I was doing here. Okay. Try not to get it anywhere where the oil is going to be. Okay. I spin this out a little bit. Gives me more room to get to the threads without goobering that part up. That's what my thought is. One more turn, I think. Just a little bit smaller pipe wrench. I had one and I broke it somehow. All right, where's that hole? Almost there. There. we'll call that good. All right, so that'll be facing, you know, straight up is actually straight down. But you knew that, right? Okay. Okay. Well, quit chewing on grass, dog. I don't know if you can hear that dog hacking in the background. That dog, that's the bigger two, hiding dog of ours. We've had her for 8-9 years or whatever, and never ever. I mean, she's a great dog. We don't tie her up at all. I mean, she's an indoor dog, but she does go outside and have a good time. And like she's out right now, we're not too worried about her, you know, doing anything. You know, I live way off the road, this and that. But as soon as you put a leash on her, I don't know, she's right at the end of it, like trying to choke herself. We've tried numerous different kinds of collars and harnesses and this and that, and they're all the same. I mean, even the ones that, like a chain that when it pulls, it kind of, well, pokes them or whatever. That didn't seem to help. She just rubbed herself raw, you know, and we didn't get very far, and my wife took it off, you know. I was like, ah. But I don't know. We're no dog experts by no means, but so, and we always put her on a leash when we go for a walk. You never know what can happen. Well, she could see a squirrel or something and take off too. Okay. Ooh, the magnet's pretty good. All right, there they are. They're both on. I'm gonna wipe off some of that excess thread sealant. Okay. Yeah, these are backwards thread. So, okay, so there's that one's closed, and this one's closed. So this is your level, you know, so you know what your oil level is. Here, let me put it up this way. So, as you're, you know, looking inside your tractor, this is your high and low level. You never. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to put any thread sealant on there. Because that in theory comes in and out, and I don't need to, you know, if it leaks a little bit, I don't think it will, but normally they don't leak as long as both threads are good. Don't want to get it He-Man tight. Okay, well, I'm going to clean this out one more time, and we'll put the gasket on. Okay, let's get the gasket on. Let's double check, make sure it fits. Even though this is a Case New Holland original part, 43458DD, made in the US of A, it says. Thanks again, John, for this. It's nice that, you know, parent company for, you know, is still making parts for their history, their antique tractors. So I don't know how many parts they're making, but all right, let's just double check. Yep, perfect fit. Imagine that, right? Okay. Set that there. I'm gonna put some aviation sealer on here. Hopefully I have enough to do the whole thing. I think I will. Then we'll clothesline pin it to it and let it sit for a little bit. I've got to get my trailer hooked up to my pickup so we can go over and rake some hay, which will be a different video. I'm gonna have to get some more of this. Thought I had another container of it, but boys are unloading hay this morning for the neighbor again. They didn't get home till pretty near 11 o'clock last night. So I'm sure they're a little bit tired this morning. But kids are resilient when it comes to that stuff, seems like. Us old farts, it takes a little bit to get it going sometimes. But I think they left the house just a little before 7. The neighbor just lives, I don't know, not even a half mile down the road, so. But I don't know where they're taking the hay off. Because the fields down the road that they have, the hay, the first cutting's already off. So. Getting low, but I only got a few inches to do here, so I think we'll be just fine. But definitely, next time I go to the auto parts, I'll get some more of this. There. Semi-happy with that. Okay. A lot smaller oil pan than the last one I had to do, which I believe was on my yellow 950. We'll get back to that sometime. I'm just taking a break for getting your holes all lined up sure makes your life a lot easier now than it does when you're trying to put it on the tractor. I got them. I'm using pretty much all my clothespins up here. Oh, I think 2 more here. 1 there, 1 there. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go hook that trailer up, and I'll bring you back after I'm done, and we'll hopefully get this oil pan back on. I gotta clean up. I should clean the front of that up yet too before I get too excited. Get rid of that oil and go from there. So I'll be back in just. Whoop. Sorry. I'll be back just a little bit. Okay. Everything is cleaned off gasket surface wise, so I got this done. I need to clean up down here right now, but I got all cleaned up under here too, the gasket surface, so I'm ready to put that back on. Speaking of back on, I was looking at my ZBE, and one of you made a comment about that tractor would look really good repainted. I agree. So it just got me thinking, because one reason that I would not repaint that tractor is the hood has the original dealer stickers, well, at least a original Minneapolis Moline dealer sticker, whether it was the original. I would have to say yes, because from where I bought it and where that dealership was, very, very close. So light bulb went off my head. My buddy Andy, Ohio MM, down there in Ohio, has a YouTube channel, which if you're not familiar with him, you know, look him up. Great dude. But anyways, he can make them little dealer stickers up, and I'm hoping to, I'm just thinking ahead, you know, who knows when I'll get to that part. You know, because a lot of these tractors I try to use, so if I get a little scratch or something, you know, it doesn't, you know, hurt my feelings. You know, because you put a lot of work into these. But, you know, a usable tractor or using tractor, that's different. But this one here is, yeah, it's kind of neat. They only made like 501 or whatever this, and this is number 17. Low serial number. But anyways, so that's why I called him, and, you know, he's a pretty good dude. So watch him. You know, he's got a lot of Minneapolis Moline content. And I'm giving plugs for other YouTube channels, you know, who are like-minded, you know, who share the Minneapolis Moline disease or addiction, whatever it is. You know, check out Joe Lysing. He's down in Indiana. Joe's a character. If you ever met the guy in person, normally has a cowboy hat, but I haven't seen the cowboy hat, Joe, in quite a while on your channel. So you need to bring that back, especially when you're working outside in the hay there. But at least for, you know, enough for a clip. But anyways, Nebraska Moline, them young guys, the Kula boys out there, you know, they're just getting going. So check those guys out too. You know, I've known Andy for a few years now. He's a pretty good dude, you know, and I was thinking, you know, with his haircut and my good looks, we'd make a perfect DJ team on the radio. So anyways, that's a little joke, I guess, making fun of him and me at the same time. But anyways, yeah, check out those guys' channel. That ZB, yes, I would entertain repainting it. My plans are to keep it. I had somebody ask what my plans are for that. I'd like to keep it just because it's a, you know, semi-local tractor. But hey, I'm still working on a Farmall A. We're getting back to that too. I just, you know, I get going on talking about Molines. It just gets me excited, makes me forget about all the other life's happenings, whatever, I guess, you know, drama or whatever. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is I'll get this oil pan put back on, and we'll probably call it a video just because of length. I'm going to keep working. I got to go rake hay here pretty quick. The other ZBU and my Minneapolis Moline rake are on my trailer. I'm just gonna haul it over my father-in-law's. It's 6-7 miles away. It's just as easy to haul it over. You know, I'm so used to hauling stuff that ain't a big deal for me. So, all right, well, let's get my clothespins off. Then we'll put some stuff on this one, aviation sealer on this side of the gasket. Stick it back on. Beautiful day today. I think it's supposed to be getting up in the 70s, but next week it's supposed to get in the upper 90s. And if there's any humidity, it's going to be terrible. So we'll see. I might have to bring a fan out here to work in the shade. You know what I mean, Vern? Okay. All right. I knew you knew what I was talking about. Okay. Yep, I'm excited to work on this project, but I'm excited about the next ones. I guess I've only got, no, I shouldn't say that. The next two tractors, Minneapolis Moline that I want to work on, get running. Tractors I've never heard run. And actually these two are also of the last bunch that I bought last summer. So I've had them almost a year. There's the 4-star with a wide front and the ZTU. Leave a comment if you would, please, and let me know which one you want me to work on next. truly believe both of them will run, especially the 4-star. So if you could, you know, definitely leave a comment, and if I can figure out how to do it. I was looking on, because I want to, this is the day before Father's Day, Saturday, so, but on Father's Day, I want to I've already talked to my dad, he's coming over, we're going to do a live video, and this video you're watching now is going to come out probably next Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. I'm quite far ahead right now, but anyways, we're gonna do a Father's Day special. But yeah, leave a comment if you would, please. Sorry if I'm talking in circles or whatever, but would you rather me see the 4-star? You're gonna see them both anyways. 4-star or the ZTU that I have. Both of them I want to get running, and both of those tractors I plan on keeping. So I've been wanting a ZTU for quite a while. That one there, yes, will definitely get repainted someday. That one also has a different local dealer sticker on it that I want to have remade and put back on. If you remember that the G6 LP that I picked up not too long ago, that was from that family. We had a dealership in near Richville, Michigan, which my dealer sticker says Frankenmuth, Michigan. Have you ever been to Frankenmuth, Michigan? And you're not from Michigan, let me know. You know, that's kind of a neat place. It's definitely a tourist trap, and there's always something going on. Seems like every weekend they got some kind of festival, and normally it has to do with beer. Just pointing that out. But yeah, that's where they hold the World Expo of Beer, for one thing. You know, it's a German town, so you know a lot of Germans like to indulge in that. So a lot of Lutherans around that area too. Whether that has something to do with it or not, whatever. But okay, all right, let's get this thing back on. All right, remember the long bolts, they go in there. I want to dry that up a little bit there. There's some stuff on there. All right, let's try this again. Close there. I gotta switch hands. Well, maybe I'll try one on the front here. You gotta be close. There we go. Yes, yes. Okay, she should stay up there now. All right, where's that long bolt? All right. Not a lot of room in there. We're making do here. We're making do. Oh. Okay, stick this little one in there real quick. Come on, there you are. All right. Oh, I think that one started, but I'm not positive. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Okay, well, I'll get these all in and bring you back. Okay, oil pan is on. All right, let's put this cover on real quick. Then I gotta go rake hay. Okay. Slips in there. There's no gasket on here. There we go. Okay, oil pan is back on. Okay, because of time restraints, we're gonna cut the video here. So, okay, well, there's some progress. Now we're putting back together, officially putting back together. I do got to take the hydraulic pump off yet and change that gasket, but I can do that after I get the front cover back on. Yeah, we'll work on that. Okay, well, we're gonna cut her here. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.